Why your brain loves comfort, and how it's quietly ruining your life. What if I told you the biggest thing holding you back isn't your lack of talent, it isn't your parents, it isn't your job, and it isn't even bad luck. It's your own brain. Every single day, your brain quietly convinces you to stay comfortable. Skip today's workout. You can start tomorrow. One more episode won't hurt. And the scary part is, it doesn't feel like self-sabotage. It feels reasonable. So why does your own mind work against your biggest dreams? The answer goes back thousands of years to a time when comfort wasn't a luxury. It was survival. Imagine you're living 20,000 years ago. There's no electricity, no supermarkets, no hospitals. Every single day is dangerous. If you waste too much energy, you might not survive long enough to find your next meal. So your brain evolves with one simple mission: save energy whenever possible. Back then, this was genius. It kept humans alive. But today, it's a problem, because your brain still runs the same ancient system in a completely different world. When you decide to wake up early, study, exercise, or build something meaningful, your brain doesn't see opportunity, it sees unnecessary effort, and its first reaction is always the same: stay comfortable. Now think about the last time you picked up your phone. Did you actually need to, or did your hand just move automatically? Comfort doesn't always look like sleeping in bed. Sometimes, it looks like endless scrolling, watching just one more video, checking notifications again and again, eating when you're not even hungry, avoiding conversations you know you should have. None of these choices feel dangerous, and that's exactly why they are so powerful. Comfort rarely destroys your life in one big moment. It destroys it quietly, one small decision at a time, repeated hundreds and thousands of times. That's how years disappear, not through failure, but through comfort. Now think about learning to ride a bicycle. The first few attempts were awkward. You probably fell, you probably felt embarrassed, maybe even frustrated, and maybe you wanted to quit. But imagine if you had stopped there. You would never feel the freedom of riding. Life works the same way. Everything valuable begins with discomfort. The first workout feels painful. The first speech feels terrifying. The first business feels risky. Attempt feels embarrassing. Here's what most people never understand. Discomfort is not a sign that you're failing. It's often a sign that you're growing. The people you admire are not fearless. They've just trained themselves not to run away from discomfort. But here's the biggest lie comfort tells you. There's always tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll start working out. Tomorrow I'll read that book. Tomorrow I'll chase my dream. But tomorrow slowly becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. And one day, you wake up and wonder where all the time went. Life rarely changes overnight. It changes through the small choices you repeat every single day. Every comfortable decision writes your future, and every uncomfortable action rewrites it. So the next time your brain whispers, stay where it's easy, pause for a second, and ask yourself one question: is this making my life easier, or is it just keeping me comfortable? Because those two are not the same thing. Comfort gives you temporary peace, but growth gives you a better future. And the life you always imagined is not missing. It is just waiting outside your comfort zone.